What's up guys, Simon Polito coming to you live, full of energy, excited out in Anaheim today, and I am with our latest success story, Arlene Luna. Arlene, you just had some amazing success with us out in Chino Hills.
Yes, I did.
Do you want to tell me a little bit about the property before you met us?
Yes.
What was going on with that home?
Yeah, so, oh my gosh, I was lost with that home because that home actually needed a lot of repairs. And, you know, the seller was just giving me such a hard time on the purchase price, where to start it at. You know, and I ran the comps and I'm like, hey, you know, this property is worth this much. And he was like, no, you know, I'm not going to go ahead and sell if you're going to go ahead and place it at that purchase price. So then when I went ahead and put it on the CRMLS, I had to list it for $699, Simon.
Wow, a little bit over the market.
A lot over the market, especially for the condition.
How much interest did you have, and how long a period over time before you met us?
I only had one offer, Simon.
And over what period of time was that?
It was within 20 days.
So 20 days of being on the market, you had only one offer.
One offer, Simon.
Not many viewings, I would imagine, either.
I had a few in the beginning, maybe like 4 or 5. But again, the owner is actually living at the property, so it was kind of hard to actually get him to, you know,
Give access.
Yeah, exactly.
And then we did a presentation at your office.
Yes.
We came in,
Yeah,
and we
you
were
did.
lucky enough that you happened to be there that day, and
Yes.
we connected.
I was literally like what am I gonna do with this property? I don't want it sitting there. I was in like, somebody please help me.
Well, we're here to help. So we came through, you shared with us the property. I think one of the first questions you asked me was, I don't know if this is the right one for what you do. It's not as nice as what, it's
Yeah,
not
because
luxury.
you come dressed like that in
And-
luxury. I mean,
And if you remember what I said to you back, I actually get more excited about the lower end ones
Yes,
because
yes.
you're dealing with everyday people, you're dealing with a larger buyer pool, and you generally have a more successful sale. Right? And turns out we did.
Yes.
Right? We're supposed to go to auction this Sunday, and instead of going to auction this Sunday, we are now pending.
yes.
I don't know if we want to share the exact price, but it does start with a 6, and we started the bidding at $500,000.
Yes.
So we not only superseded what your last offer or only offer was, but we went beyond that, and all the contingencies were removed,
Yes.
and the seller's going to be able to stay there for a further 20 days after the close for free.
Yes.
In a market where everyone says you can't get away with that anymore.
Yep.
Right?
I
And
mean,
no one's
words.
doing
No
non-contingent
words,
offers
guys.
in this modern day, right? So to be able to do that, it's not because we're rocket scientists or we're magicians or anything like that. It's just because we did the hard work up front. So I'm really glad you saw that success. I'm really happy for our seller, Jose. Great guy.
Yes.
Thank you for the opportunity to work with you. And we had, I want to say we had over 100 groups of people through
Oh, yeah.
through the door in a period of 3 weeks of
Yes.
showings. Now, just want to hit on that very quickly. What does that do for your database?
I am nothing but pleased, guys, with the database that I was able to obtain. I mean, you know, you realtors out there, you pay so much money for all these leads. He was able to get me like immediate hot leads walking into this open house, to this house that I was like, I don't know what I'm gonna do with this house. This house, if you guys could see the inside of it, it was just horrific. So for him to be able to get me this hot leads and this investors and buyers that were coming in with no agents and just really, really good leads, I was more than pleased by being able to go ahead and get access to this leads coming into to me.
Yeah, and it's all yours. You know,
Yeah.
obviously we keep a copy for our database ourselves, but they're ultimately your leads, and it comes from your hard work. The biggest thing I want to finish up on is you also double-sided it.
Yes, I did.
Right?
Oh my
So
gosh.
thank you for contributing to our statistics,
Yes.
because obviously we stand proudly at 72% of all of our listings that we take are represented by the listing agent, and Arlene is living proof that it still happens
Yes.
as of today.
When they told me this, I was like, you know, what are the odds that this will happen? And when it happened, I was like, oh my gosh.
Yeah. So
I
you know,
am ready to call him again to go ahead and have him to my next listing meeting, guys.
but we can't wait to take more homes from for sale to sold, working out with our accelerated sales process. And again, thank you for everything, the opportunity, having the initiative to come over to me, ask the questions. It just shows that you're always out there looking for your seller's best interest.
Of course.
Where a lot of agents, not their fault, they just don't know. And you can only share what you know.
Yeah,
So-
and just to pick up on that, sometimes you have to take the risk, you know. I know sometimes people don't like to try new things, but for me, you know, not that I was just in a
a bind
bind, that I was just really hard, like, oh, what am I gonna do with this seller? But the fact that I really was looking for the best of his interest, you know, because I want to get his household, I want to be able to get him the top dollar for his house, and I need to do something to get this done. And what I was doing wasn't working. So when I contacted Simon and his team, they were able to go ahead and just walk me through the whole process, and was able to go ahead and help me and get results within days. And not just that, but get me really hot leads that I'm working them now, that I'm going to be, you know, buying for them, selling for them, and I'm just nothing but pleased. So thank you so much, Simon,
Thank
for
you,
all
Arlene.
the great work.
We had a great
RECA
time.
team, thank you so much. I am super nothing but thrilled and happy that I took that chance, that I talked to Simon, that I was able to ask the questions, he answered all the questions for me, and that I was able to really be able to get this done and have a success story over it.
Hey, this is the first of many.
Yes, of
And
course.
guys, we can't wait to share more success stories with you. Get used to seeing this face because it's going to be up there on lights for quite some time, I have no doubt. Again, guys, thanks for tuning in. Make it a great day.
Guys.